I have always said that who is bigger than you is bigger than you. And sometimes when you want to win, when you want to make it good in life, you need to ask questions. When you want to venture into a particular business, you should ask people that have succeeded in that business, who are professionals in that line. That is just life. So Chelsea have refused to approach Manchester United to ask how far how na take win Sunderland. How far how we go take run am. They want to take it upon themselves. In my previous video, I said Chelsea is definitely not going to give us any other result than a win because I expect Chelsea to always show themselves as the world champion. As the world champion, I expect them to show themselves, but I don't understand what is up to what is ringing and what is running in the head of Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca has proven to us that he's a coach that cannot manage pressure. Chelsea did not take their chances. That is the truth. They did not take their chances. That's because they did not ask Manchester United how the game is being run, how they were able to defeat Sunderland and keeping a clean sheet. Chelsea did not want to ask questions, and that is the problem. That is what caused them this game. The boys played well in the first half. Garnacho giving the first goal, and it was a game of movement. Score your goals, keep scoring, and the more you keep scoring, the more your opponent weaken down. But Chelsea eventually allowed Sunderland to play themselves into the game by not making right choices. Pedro Neto not passing the ball when he's supposed to. Joao Pedro is not in form. Joao Pedro is definitely not in form. I think it's high time Enzo Maresca start playing Estavao in the first half. Because as it stands now, Joao Pedro is not working. Pedro Neto is selfish in front of goal, as the case may be. So they got it all wrong. Chelsea did not take their chances, and that is what football is all about. When you don't take your chances, you're missing chances, you're creating chances, but you're not taking it. When the god of football come against you, your opponent will just need just one chance and they will score. Chelsea defense is a problem. Chelsea defense is a problem. In the last few games that they won, they have been praising the defenders, but Chelsea defense is a problem. Chelsea defense is a problem. That is why we are saying, why did Enzo Maresca substituted Achimpong? Why did he substitute Achimpong? Because Achimpong was giving the energy in the defense, was making Chalobah very up and doing in the defensive side. Removing Achimpong and bringing in Tosin Aderebio was the problem. A striker was able to hold down two defenders. A striker that is not Matata, a striker that is not Adama, a striker that is not Hurricane, a striker that is not Erling Haaland, was able to hold down Toby Aderebio, was able to stand him down inside his own 18-yard box and was waiting for God knows when a supportive player will come in. And when the supportive player came in, he made the pass and it was up in the back of the net. That is a poor defensive display from the Chelsea defenders. That is a very poor defensive error. And that thing, see, James will not do that. Cucurella will not do that. Achimpong will not do that. That is a very wrong and rubbish mentality of Aderebio. That is a very wrong. The player is waiting, holding you down in your own 18-yard box, holding you down to wait for supportive partner to come in, and you allowed him to hold you down until his player came in, he made the pass, and it was back. It was in the back of your net. That's a problem to Chelsea. That's a very big problem. I don't know why Enzo Maresca chose to remove Achimpong in the game. That is the truth. And removing him cost in this game. And the Chelsea side not taking their chances. It is very interesting to me. I like the fact that I have to banter Chelsea this week and banter them very well. It is sweet when banter comes. It is sweet when you prepare yourself so you go win your match. And in the end, you're seeing a different result. Congratulations to Sunderland. You're always making us proud. Go back to the Stadium of Light with the light you took from the Stamford Bridge. Congratulations to Sunderland.